There's several people that I talk about throughout the book. The first group of people happen to be my parents. In the preface, I talk about my kitchen table MBA. I truly believe that I did not need to go to the Wharton School of Business because every day at our house, we were talking about money and about listings and about business. So all you had to do was make sure you were sitting at the dinner table for dinner and you were getting an education unlike any other. So I frequently mention my parents throughout the book because I really would not be the person I am today, and I have a younger brother, and he would also not be the successful sales professional that he is had we probably not grown up in that entrepreneurial real estate house that we did. The second person I talk about is Dean Pichee. Dean was the very first SaaS sales owner, CEO that I ever worked for. I spent 10 years with him. So I say, I grew up in the SaaS industry at Business Training Library, and Dean was the most influential person in my life. I reported directly to him, and over those 10 years, he increasingly gave me more and more responsibility until I was the sales leader responsible for the entire revenue stream of the company. His confidence in me, now I always thought that I was the one taking a big risk, leaving my retail career behind and going into SaaS. Now I know that he took a big risk. I didn't know anything about software. I didn't know anything about e-learning. I didn't know anything about managing a sales team that had nothing to do with retail. And so I kind of say that Dean and I grew up together as well, because he was there to support me. He was there to give me business advice. This was not his first entrepreneurial journey. I would absolutely not be where I am today had I not taken the risk and joined his organization when it was $1 million in revenue and about 12 employees. The other person that comes out over and over in the book, those are the sales professionals that I was lucky enough to lead and manage over my career. From 2000 to 2016, before I started my own business, I was a SaaS sales leader. And so all of the best stories come from real life, come from the most important people that I worked with, like James Friesen, like Ashley, like Stacy. There are lots of people that I talk about throughout the book. And truly, it was those stories that make the book come to life. Everybody loves to hear a story and try to relate to that. I have plenty of stories in the book. So the third group of people I need to thank are those who I got the pleasure of working with over those 16 years that really have allowed me to provide some great stories about good best practices as a top 10%er and maybe some struggles in getting to the top.